Amanda Foley here from Curate Your Soul, Intuitive Public Relations. I am a publicity consultant and coach with more than 20 years in the public relations industry, and I'm here today to share 4 reasons why you might not be getting booked with online media or on podcasts. Are you ready? Reason number 1. You're not sharing your story. Your story is one of the most important things that you can share with your audience. While the results you can get for people are super important and people want to know that by working with you that you're going to help them succeed, what's even more important is that they like working with you. We always do better when we work with people that are in alignment with us. It just helps us to net better results because it feels good. We know where the person's coming from, and we can see that we're going to resonate with them and feel comfortable in a professional relationship. By sharing more about yourself and who you are and why you're doing the work that you do, you are going to build a connection. And that is what public relations is all about. We need to connect with our audience so that they know who we are, and that builds trust and credibility. So when you're thinking about going out and doing PR to grow your small business and attract all these great clients that are meant for you, one of the most important things you can do is decide which parts of your story are going to potentially resonate with your audience. The second reason why you may not be getting the media results that you're hoping for, and you're not getting responses from podcast hosts that you're reaching out to, or digital outlets or magazines that you're hoping to be featured by, is because you maybe aren't reaching out to the right people. And that could be both the right outlets and the right specific host or reporter. One of the things we do when we prepare for any public relations campaign is to make sure that we're putting a puzzle together of sorts, right? We're looking for the right outlets. So where are the people that we're hoping to reach? What are they listening to? What are they reading? Where are they going for their information and to learn more? And when we find those people, that's who we want to reach out to, because we know that we're going to be putting our information out there to the right people who are going to hear us and be looking for exactly what it is that we're offering. If you're looking to sell coaching services and you are reaching out to a gardening podcast or outlet, they are most likely not looking for coaching advice. You're not necessarily going to attract the right clients from there. The other thing that happens sometimes is people, especially when it comes to online digital outlets and magazines, is they're reaching out to the wrong reporter. You want to make sure that you're reaching out to the correct person who's going to actually want to tell that story and share it with their audience. Do your due diligence and make sure that the person that you're contacting is the right person. Third reason that you might not be getting a response that you'd hope for as you're trying to generate some media coverage is that you are not pitching the right way. It seems very easy. Reach out, ask them to cover you, ask them to have you on their show. But it's not always quite that simple. It is simple, but it's not that simple. Media and public relations is all about building relationships. And at the end of the day, what we're looking to do is to make a connection, just like with telling your story. You're doing the same thing with media. You want to make a connection. You want to tell them why you like what they've talked about or what they've written about, how it's resonated with you, maybe even mentioning something specific that they've covered and that it prompted you to think, hey, I have something to offer you as well that your audience might be interested in. That's really one of the most important things we can do when reaching out to media is make it a win-win for everybody. They have important information they want to share with their audiences. They're always looking for more. They have a lot of deadlines. They have to write a lot of articles, and you're here to tell them why you appreciate what they do and also how you can help them do more of that and give their audience valuable information. What they want is the story. Is it relevant? Why are you credible to provide this information? And that's where you have the opportunity to talk a little bit about the work that you do and how you help people and connect it back to why they should want to talk with you, even if it's just in an informational sense. It's not always saying, I think you should write about me or you should have me on. It's here's how I can help you. And I would love to connect with you to tell you more. So oftentimes these people are getting, tens, if not hundreds of emails per day. And the easier you can make it for them, the more value you can offer to provide for them, the more likely they are to get back to you and to remember you for future opportunities. Fourth reason that you may not be getting the media results that you hope for is, I guess I'll ask you a question. Are you being your most authentic self? A lot of times we think we need to posture and put ourselves out there in a way that feels the way that we think people want to see us in the world, or who we think we should be, or what we think we need to share. What resonates most with people is working with the energy and the information and the personality that we were all naturally born with. We don't need to be anybody other than who we are. The reason I love human design so much, especially in combination with PR, is because it really enables us to get to the heart and soul of exactly what we're here to do, what we're here to say, how best to say it so that we're working with our natural energy and not against it. It is so important, whether you use human design or not, in your public relations, that you are as authentic and real as possible, both with the reporter, and the podcast host, and also, even when you're sharing information with the audience ultimately. So both in terms of reaching out and in terms of what you share when that opportunity lands in your lap. So if you want to learn more about why you should consider PR to grow your small business and how to become your own best publicist, then check out the links below to connect with me. And I look forward to sharing more in the next video.